This horrifying story begins in which WWE Champion Kane has worked and has done a very shocking acting. Then the story starts by showing two police officers named William and Blake. Both of them got a complaint he had heard that a woman's screaming voice was coming from the house in front. That's why he reached there to investigate, and when the door was not opening, he broke it forcefully and entered inside. He could still hear the lady's screaming voice. A sound was coming, and following it they reached the middle of the house, but William and Blake were shocked to see that lady because multiple attacks had been made on her due to which a lot of blood was falling from her body. William first started thinking that they both start moving forward so that they can go and help him, but then suddenly an unknown man comes from behind who is wearing a mask on his face, and he directly attacks William to erase all the evidence and damages his hand a lot. William is in a lot of pain at this time, but still he takes the help of people around him for protection. He picked up the gun and shot directly at the masked man, but the bullet did not hit the masked man properly, so he ran away from there to save himself. William quickly called the rest of the police force for help. Those who will come here and investigate. We were shown the face of that lady whose both eyes were taken out. This must have been done by the same masked man who was torturing her at this place. But the most shocking thing here is that when the police arrived at that place, about 10 dead bodies were found there. These dead bodies were brutally killed by the same masked man. But what is the scary reason behind this? We will get to know within some time. When this news spread, the masked man was searched for, but sadly no one knows anything about him. In this way many years passed by. We were shown William, who had to use a fake hand because his hand was cut off. William used to do this and was still doing his police job very well. Now, along with one of his police officers named Hannah, he used to take some prisoners to a hotel. He keeps taking them to clean the house so that their punishment can be reduced due to their work, and at this time criminals were released in this way. They were made to do different works, and in return their punishment was reduced. Among all the people, there are many male and female criminals, whom William and Hannah were responsible for handling. Both of them take them to a hotel where a fire had broken out some time ago and the upper floors were completely burnt. That is why now all these criminals have to clean that place because it was a government hotel. On reaching there, they meet Margaret, the caretaker of the entire hotel. She shows everyone their rooms and explains what work each one has to do. All these criminals were now doing their work very well. Among all those criminals, we were now shown a man named Mike who was cleaning the washroom, but then Mike felt some movement from the upper floor. A lot of dirt started falling from above, due to which Mike started shouting and asking who is there up there, but he did not get any answer, and Mike ignoring this, he starts doing his work. Now we are shown two criminals named Christine and Kira who are talking among themselves that we have to get out of here. This is a very good opportunity for us so that we can run away from here and save our lives. So both of them start planning for this thing together. Now on the other side, two more prisoners named Richie and Tyson are shown who are talking about something while cleaning. Richie tells Tyson that I have a map with which I can find a safe. Can be reached, and that vault can be in the upper floors where the fire broke out. There can be a lot of gold and jewels inside it, after which no checking was done there. Tubby became very happy on hearing this because she has a lot of experience in opening safes. That is why both of them decide that they will find the safe and take possession of all the jewelry and money. Both of them started acting in such a way that they do not know anything about us. Now Christine, that lady named, is shown who is planning to run away from here. Then suddenly Christine sees a dog coming out of a small hole. This is a strange small path. Not many people know about it. Christine started thinking at one time that through this path can we all get out, but the officers and William were already there, so she could not try that. A man named Mike chased the dog away to show his manliness and got very excited in front of Christine. He thought that he would impress Christine by chasing a dog. Now here at night, when all the criminals go to sleep after work, Richie and Tyson immediately set out with a map to find that safe. They went to the same top.
They reach the floor where there is a fire and everything is destroyed. Yet both of them keep moving forward. Here another criminal named Kira is also taking a shower, but she has no idea that someone is near her. He is keeping an eye on her and is staring at her in a very evil way. We can see the symbol of an inverted cross on Kira's body. It appears to be made, which really looked very scary, which shows that Kira does not believe in God at all, and from this moment very dangerous things were about to start happening when Richie and Tyson, with the help of the map, when those floats, when he reached the top and looked around, he saw dead bodies of many people whose eyes had been taken out. Their number was increasing and it seemed as if a human being must have killed them. Then in the next moment there is an entry of that dangerous and deadly killer whose name was Kane, and the last time when the villain attacked him, he escaped and came straight here, and since then he is hiding at this place. Kane seemed to be mentally disturbed, and without any reason he attacked Richie's leg. Richie shouted for help, but Tyson, standing in front of him, was unable to do anything. Kane caught Richie and dragged him very badly to another room. Tyson started to leave and now he runs away from there very scared and he starts going straight to the lower floors, but he doesn't know that Kane is also going to follow him to deliver the letter. Here we see William and Hannah talking and also drinking together, but then Margaret comes to them and tells them that at night all the Kamals should be asked to sleep in their rooms and not use any elevator because a lot of energy is wasted at night. When Hannah understood this, she immediately comes to inform all the people who were using the lift that Hannah had to go to the second floor, but she went straight to the top floor as if somebody had made some changes in the lift now. After reaching the top floor, the electricity started to fade away. Hannah could not understand what was causing the problem as the power generator was working well, but Hannah had no idea that the electricity was going to fade away. Ken is sitting at the top and as soon as he senses Hannah's presence, he immediately comes in front of her. He comes and strangles her. Kane was so powerful that Hannah's entire body structure was changing with just one of his claws. Hannah keeps on suffering a lot, but Kane does not show any mercy on her and kills her very badly. After this, Kane took Hannah and started torturing her using his old method. That is, Kane took out both the eyes from Hannah's dead body and kept them in a cell along with the rest of the eyes. We saw many such eyes at that place. Only the eyes were shown which Kane had taken out after killing her, and the things were getting worse and worse, which looks quite scary. Now we were shown Christine and Kira, who were sitting very tensely. Then Christine gave Kira a hug. She tells about the same cave from which the dog had come out and that maybe with its help they might be able to get out of there. As soon as Kira comes to know about this, she goes straight inside that cave with Christine. While traveling, Kira and Christine arrive at a kitchen area where all the people food was made for them. So now Kira thinks that this could be our way out. But as soon as Kira moved forward, she slipped and fell, due to which some sound started coming. Kira asked Christine to keep an eye. She is getting scared because maybe Margaret is coming after hearing the sound and she could feel her footprints, but Margaret is not there. In the next moment Kane comes who catches Kira with the help of one of his sharp hooks and puts her in the food. Christine got tired of shouting, but Kane was not going to stop and he directly took Kira to some other place after grabbing her. Hearing the loud noise, William and Margaret had also reached there. Christine was telling him how an unknown man caught Kira and took her away with him. Kane had caught Rich till now, but now Kira has also been included in his list. He had killed Inspector Hannah very badly. It was the turn of the other people. Christine had told them everything, so William told Margaret to come as soon as possible. Call the police officer here for help. Soon after, William and Christine head upstairs to help the others, with Christine especially worried about Kira, who had lost a lot of her life in a short time. She has become a good friend. Now we are shown that Tyson is trapped on the top floor and is running here and there in fear for help. Meanwhile, on the lower floors, all the other criminals are present who are passing by. They all had no idea what was going to happen to them. Within a short time, William and Christine reached the top floor where they found Tyson. Tyson, out of fear, kept telling William that but someone has attacked him, who is very big in size and he is killing people. He even caught Richie and whoever he killed, he used to take out their eyes. Now William started thinking a bit because he had been facing similar case for many years. He had met him earlier also and asks Tyson about the unknown man. Then Tyson gives the clue that the big man has a skull on his head. There was a gunshot mark from which William immediately understands that this is none other than the same case Kane who had come years ago and who had cut off William's hand. William was now giving the gun to Christine for protection when suddenly Kane comes from behind and catches William by the throat with his sharp hook and kills him on the spot. Christine and Tyson see this very dangerous sight and start running away from there because they know that they will be killed by this huge monster. Kai cannot stand against monster. Kane killed both the police officers and he obviously took the dead bodies, took out their eyes and preserved them for some reason. All the other survivors were the ones below. They are on the side of floors, but the same question comes up again and again, that why is Kane committing this murder and what is the dangerous reason behind it? Now here a criminal named Melissa was taking doses of drugs along with Mike and many of her friends. He was getting a lot of enjoyment in doing all these things, but they were not able to see the terrible danger coming towards them. The lady named Melissa now notices that someone is watching her from behind the mirror. The mirror was such that no one could see the other side. The camera is not able to see through it, but the person behind it could see them. Behind it is obvious Kane, who used to hide all the people in a secret room. There we came to know that Kane had also captured Kira and kept her in a cage. There were many dangerous animals present inside the cage, which is kept closed. Along with that, there are many dead bodies in Kane's secret place. Kane used to kill them and bring them here and take out their eyes. After going there, we used to see a little bit about Kane's past life. Is revealed that when Kane was young, his mother used to torture him a lot. She used to keep Kane in a cage and treat him like an animal. Kane's mother tortured her son a lot. All the stories are heard, and it is fitted in his mind that those who believe in God, those who are against them and do not believe in them, they have committed a big sin and they should go to hell, but to send them to hell there should be a man of the devil who can solve all these things. That is why Cain's mother wanted this, that her own son should become this messenger and kill all those bad people and send them to hell. Cain's mother had brainwashed her son into thinking that if any person had a tattoo on his body, it would signify that they do not believe in God, and even the girls who used to wear short dresses also followed this rule, and according to that all these people will have to die and go to hell. That is, this was in Cain's mind since childhood. All these things were put there and he was following these things madly. Now Cain comes directly to the same secret place and takes out both the eyes of the tied Richie, meaning that Richie too was finished there. So Kira is still kept locked inside the cage. She has become very weak. If she is not treated as soon as possible, if she goes, then she will die due to loss of blood. Now we see two inmates named Russell and Melissa who are very close to each other and are sharing a very good moment, but they do not know that in the middle of this good moment a bad moment and the biggest moment is about to come, i.e. Cain comes in the middle of what both of them were doing. Seeing that big and dangerous man, Russell started running away from there with his girlfriend. Russell's girlfriend would have gone ahead. But now Cain himself caught Russell and started beating him very badly. First he kills him and then takes out both his eyes, as if it had become his profession to take out people's eyes. Here Russell's girlfriend is now, she tried to come down and was slowly coming down by holding a rope, but Cain immediately caught hold of the rope and let it fall down, due to which Russell's girlfriend fell straight down and her hands and legs got broken very badly because she was so weak it was very difficult to survive after falling from a height. Russell's girlfriend was so badly injured, but suddenly while blood was oozing out of the body, the ferocious dogs present there came with their entire pack and killed Russell's girlfriend by tearing her to pieces right there. She died in a very gruesome manner which cannot be seen, said Cain. I do not know why Kira was kept captive in her cage till now, but the surprising thing is that there is an upside-down tattoo of God Jesus on Kira's body, but still why is he not killing her? We will have to think about this for some time, I will find out, but now there were very few people left alive here. Mike and Jovi were present on the lower floors and were talking to each other. They had no idea that the rest of the people had died, and now it was their turn when Joey was talking to her. Family member on the mobile. Cain came there breaking the sidewall and immediately started attacking them, but the good thing was that Mike had a pipe with him. Mike starts attacking Cain with the help of the same pipe which he had kept with him for protection, and he hits him on the head and knocks him unconscious. All this gives Mike and Joe a chance to escape. They both go to the upper floor and hide in two different places in a room because Mike had an idea. It seemed that Joey was not going to do anything to that big monster-looking man after such a short time. Cain started looking for him frantically by roaming around everywhere, but the unfortunate thing was that Joey's mobile started ringing again, which helped Cain to find his location. He finds out and catches hold of him and starts hitting him. He was dragging him, but the mobile phone was still ringing. So Cain took the mobile phone and put it inside Joey's mouth. The mobile phone got stuck in Joey's throat. Joey was so stunned that now he could not breathe properly, and Joey dies right there. Cain thought that he will take out his eyes later, so he took him to his secret room. Mike was always hidden in the same room without making any sound, because he sees this scene with his own eyes and he was unable to understand who is this psycho man who is behaving in this manner. He is killing us, and Tyson and Christine were trapped on the floor above. They both moved very cautiously so that they don't get attacked. Now here Christine felt that someone was coming up the stairs. That is why she points the gun in her hand at him, but it was not Cain but Mike who had escaped from her and had come here. Christine and Tyson told everything to Mike, and now all three of them were together, which slowly, the three of them started moving forward slowly and noticed that someone was coming up from the lift, so they waited for the lift to open and were pointing the gun at him, but there was no one in the lift. But as soon as they relaxed a bit, Cain came there breaking the side wall and started attacking all of them, and he was not giving any chance to the three to retaliate. Cain even hit Mike very hard here. He was badly caught and injured, but Mike here tells his two companions, i.e. Tyson and Christine, that you are here, run away from there, I'll handle this alone. Cain had already beaten Mike very badly and knocked him unconscious, after which he went straight to Christine and Tyson who were going down in the elevator, and he pressed the ground floor button. They press it, but Cain comes at the end moment and breaks all the wires, due to which the whole system of the lift gets spoiled and it starts going downwards rapidly. Both of them are a little thankful that Cain did not come with them after all. Their lift directly stops on the ground floor, and after getting out of it, they reached a secret place where Cain used to bring dead people and preserve their eyes. Christian and Tyson saw that he had captured Kira and kept her eyes safe. But they hear the sound of Cain coming, who is very angry, so Christine and Tyson go inside to hide. Cain comes there after a while and looks at Kira very lovingly. He seemed to have developed an attachment with Kira and was indifferent to the rest of the people. Tyson was not hitting Kira like this, but now here Cain takes Kira out and starts doing something with her body. Tyson, who was watching all this, was not going to let anything happen to Kira, so he used a table to divert the attention. Kane started breaking all the bottles in which the eyes were preserved. Angry at this, Kane came inside and saw that someone had kept the bottles containing the eyes of all the people he had killed. When Kane started looking around, he heard Tyson's breathing, who was hiding behind a cupboard. Kane quickly went to Tyson, and Tyson also tried to escape from him. But Kane was so powerful that he pushed the cupboard with great force and pushed Tyson backwards and killed him right there. Tyson's entire body was completely flattened, which is a very bad death for a person. Now suddenly Margaret appeared in front of Kira. Seeing that it was already done, Kira becomes a little happy because Margaret will help her, but it is not like that at all. Margaret is Kane's mother, whom he has made in this way. Then the truth is revealed that Kane's mother wanted to take revenge from Inspector William since a long time. This happens when William is angry with Kane. From that moment onwards, a feeling of revenge started to arise inside Kane's mother because she always felt that her son Kane was doing the work of the devil and was removing the bad people from the world. After so many years had passed, when Kane's mother finds out that William is coming to the hotel with some prisoners, Kane immediately enters the hotel with her son and kills all the staff there, after which she kills the receptionist and caretaker of the hotel. She was living with all of them in the guise of a woman, and Kane's mother had asked him to kill all of them. Kane kills all of them, but as soon as Margaret saw Kira, he asked her to kill her too because Kira was not there. There is a tattoo on the body and that too of an inverted cross, meaning it was against their rules, and now Kira will also have to die from seeing that. But it seems that Kane has started liking Kira. He was looking at her with a lot of love after taking her out, but Kane's mother scolded him and said to kill her, due to which Kane got very angry and killed R.A., keeping her down. He directly attacks his mother and catches her and throws her on the sharp rods, which means now Kane's mother has also been killed. Kane now takes Kira directly to a room and makes her sit on his feet. They started loving each other, but suddenly Christine comes in front of him with a gun. She was about to shoot Kane, but the gun did not have bullets. So Kane grabs both the ladies by the throat and tries to kill them by lifting them up. Good thing. So it happened that Mike came from behind and started attacking Kane's head. Christine and Kira got free and Kane started getting hurt a lot, to the point that now Mike did not show any mercy at all and he started beating him. He starts inserting the iron rod into Kane's body. Here we come to know that worms are coming out of Kane's body. They are leaving because he has not been treated for so long and he has not even bathed once in so many years. After injuring him so much, the three of them started running away as quickly as possible to get out of here. First of all, they went into a room. The glass was broken. Kane thought that the three of them had come out through the window, so he went to look for them. But the three of them were in the same room, and as soon as Kane came near the window, the three of them together started hitting him. Christine pushed him so hard that Kane started hanging from the window that if he fell down he would not survive, but now all three of them felt that Kane had fallen, and as soon as Christine went to see him, Kane suddenly caught her hand. That means he was also pulling Christine down, but Mike quickly put many iron rods on his hand and badly damaged him and made him fall down. Kane is so lucky that he again becomes he was stuck in place, but Christine finally went and took the same iron rod and hit Kane in the eyes, due to which he got badly injured. And after falling from such a height, a dangerous person like Kane dies. Now everyone was completely relaxed because the biggest danger is over now. Mike, Christine and Kira come out of the hotel safely and start living together. Let's decide. Our scary story ended here, in which Kane killed so many people that it is difficult to count them. If you liked my explanation one as well, then definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel. Do let us meet in such interesting videos. Till then,